Up any points in this one. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
The drive by Jordan. Johnson outside. Outside Durant. He feeds it to James. Johnson kicks to Jordan. There's the three. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got his fourth assist in this one. Nets trail by 21. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Johnson with the jam.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. The wide open look for, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And money.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive.
A lot of face-up, like he do is one jewel pull-up.
Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with...
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist. Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Jordan. Robinson pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And his former coach, Monty Williams. Man.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Burnett shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Jack up on top. Screen by Young. And Jack, here we go. And again, unable to change momentum here. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Man, oh, man.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Jack, here we go. Robinson. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest. And straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
The Nets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Jordan, the pass to Durant. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Wiggins. And here's Young from the arc. And the Nets miss again. San Antonio with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Sloan, covered by Wiggins. And Sloan kicks to Young. 4 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. Here's Wiggins.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
A different look now for San Antonio. James checked in for Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Johnson in for Steph Curry. And the Nets making a change here as well. Larkin's checked in.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Shot off the screen. Johnson with the block.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now. Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, yes, huge. Here's Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks it to Larkin. To the right side. Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan. Screen by Young. To the paint, off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And the basket by Johnson.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping him off the glass.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Jordan having a terrific game. He has 20 points and a ridiculous number of steals.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Bogdanovich. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Ellington in at the two-guard position. Here is Ellington. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They get it back. Lopez. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Jack. Lopez outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. Wasted no time on that one. And it's now 22 points for Michael. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks.
And listen, San Antonio, it is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting five a lot last year.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Finishes the break with a slam.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Spurs only used their preferred lineup less than half the season, but still a strong campaign. 22 games played with the starting lineup with Parker, Green, Leonard, Duncan, and Splitter.
And, you know, the Spurs will go on to use 23 different starting lineups, Kevin. That would be the 5th most in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Leonard. Wiggins comes in for Michael Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Paul George, he's checked in for Yao. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
Oh, fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, you know, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that one's good by Lopez. And San Antonio has possession. It's Davis with...
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
And
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete. About the athleticism on that finish. The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. in sync. Good team basketball resulting in high quality.